Hey everyone, welcome to Divine Miracles. Thank you so much for subscribing and being here, spreading the joy and the light. And today I'm going to do a flash reading for all 12 signs. What's coming up in March, okay? Just like a little bit of a sneak preview. And I'm going to use the Tarot of the Angels today. I've had this tarot for a really long time. I know Doreen Virtue's all against it now, but whatever. I've put all this beautiful energy into these cards, so I'm going to keep them. Alright, so I'm going to start off with Aquarius. Okay. Aquarius, sun, moon, or rising sign for you. And you have the energy of Archangel Michael, the world, a job well done, joy, contentment, and gratitude, the path toward enlightenment. So for Aquarius in March, that's what's going to be happening, a time of completion, feeling good about your efforts, feeling in a better space, because it's been very difficult for many people to find their focus. And we're just moving in, as I'm making this recording, we're moving into retrograde. So people start freaking out about this, but you're not, okay? You're collected. And Archangel Michael is bringing you confidence and strength and protection as you move forward. This could also indicate in March a trip, some kind of travel for you also. And also that I just get this other message that you need to be writing things down. Okay, Aquarius, maybe going back into your automatic writing or channeling in that way, or journaling. Just write things down to help you to express yourself. And things are going to really begin to sort of like open up for you in the month of March. Okay, so this is a major card, so this is a point of arrival for you, Aquarius. So be proud of yourself for how far you've come so far. Okay, don't forget your moon and rising sign. And for March, for Gemini, and we have the energy of the Three of Fire. Okay, so this is talking about abundance, things looking very good, having patience at this time, making long-term plans, creative energy, spending time outdoors, spending time in nature has helped you if this is what you've been doing. And when you come into March, it feels like there's a new position or a new creative endeavor that you will be able to undertake. The biggest message for you, Gemini, is try not to freak out about things. Try not to let yourself get really worried and concerned, because that can become a downward spiral very quickly. When you start to think about something negative, and then it goes into this overthinking kind of an energy, and you feel like you're, just out of control before it even begun, right? So abundance, things looking very good. Having patience with yourself, making those long-term plans, focusing on your future being an actually fantastic one, instead of it being hard, or this is going to happen or that's going to happen. See yourself as open to new opportunities. And I feel for March, for Gemini, something unexpected takes place, and it begins to sort of like turn the tables. Okay, that might make sense to you. Sort of turning the tables on a situation, bringing it into your favor. So that's always awesome. Okay, thank you, Gemini. Now on to Libra. Okay, so Libra. All right, you have the energy of the Nine of Fire with you. You have the energy of the dragons working with you also. Okay, so you've been doing an amazing job at protecting yourself and actually being really, really positive, And this message says, don't give up. Protect that which you've created. Have courage and believe in yourself. There may have been a point for you, Libra, where you felt like just giving into everything, giving up the whole thing. But this is saying to you that you haven't. And in the month of March, you're going to see where you still perhaps defend yourself a little bit, but that you're being more open to the direction of spirit working with you. Some really good news is coming for you in March that is going to have to do with your work or your creative fun things that you like to do. Okay, so it's something more solid. Okay, that's kind of the message I'm getting. Try not to be too defensive, okay? Try to keep an open heart, Libra, and trust that there's some things that are working out behind the scenes that you really don't know about. So if there's been some kind of difficulty at work or with somebody else, just know that there's something going on behind the scenes that is clearing this, okay? So really, really good energy for March. Moving on to Capricorn. Oops. And we have the 8 of air energy. Okay, Capricorn. So the 8 of air here is an illusion of being trapped, a lack of self-confidence, afraid to take action. So in the month of March, it's really vital that you don't do this to yourself, that you don't see yourself as, okay, I've got no choice, I've got to do this. Or, nah, I can't see how that will work, so I have to stay here. Or, yeah, it's just really hard to be able to move and change and grow and lift and all these kinds of things, so I'm just going to wait till the right timing. Procrastination and delays and distraction are all part of anxiety as well. Maybe you've been going through a really anxious time, but in March it's your time for freedom, right? It's your time to move past all of those things and understand that there's always a way forward if you believe in yourself also, and you believe that the universe is working with you. There's always some way out of any situation, and you're being asked in March not to allow the same old routine to occur, that you're really embracing new options for yourself and trusting in your path that's going to be laid out for you, and see yourself as being able to achieve and do just about anything, okay? March will be a little bit of a testing time for you, but you can do it. Okay, don't forget your moon and rising sign as well. Taurus. Okay, Taurus, what have you been up to? All right, so skilled work is rewarded. Learning all there is to know about a topic. Going back to school. Okay, March for Taurus. Some kind of learning curve is going on with you, or maybe you're going to be learning something that's of great interest to you, or just really, maybe you're going to do a course or something that you've been wanting to do for a long time. And the study side of things and writing and, you know, creative energy like this is really, really valuable for you. So just remember that you can do just about anything when it comes to obtaining knowledge, that you already have a channel to the divine straight to you, with full of knowledge and memories of past lives and, you know, this life and where you were on other planets or whatever it was you were doing. Your knowledge is extensive. This also may be a call for you, Taurus, that it's time to start teaching some other people the things that you've learnt along the way. A lot of people don't realize that their life experience is enough experience. It's all you need, you know, to be able to help other people to grow and change. Just your life experience alone is enough to bring everything into action for you. Something contained in a book or something that you listen to on a webinar or on a YouTube or something like that is going to resonate very deeply with you and really open up the next chapter of your life. Okay, I feel like there's not many people bothering you in March, that you're getting this time in, and that it's really, really vital for you to do that. Okay, Taurus. Now we're moving on to Virgo. Oh, we have the energy of the King of Air, which is like the King of Swords. So, brilliant, impartial, professional, diplomatic. Okay? Speak your mind with confidence. Seek out professional advice. Balance mental and emotional considerations for March, Virgo. Speak your mind with confidence. So there's some kind of energy around you in March for Virgo where you're taking up more of a leadership role and a speaking role. People are going to be listening to you. And it's like you're taking the next step in your journey, and it's vital. There could be a lot of action this month in March. There could be a lot of activity, but it seems to me that you're going to be really, really solid in who you are and what it is that you want to do. You're not listening to the views and opinions of everybody else, right? You're really focusing on your own boundaries and strengthening. So some of you are coming into, like I said, into this leadership role, or some of you are being helped or mentored by somebody so that you can move into a higher paying role, or into more of an independent business for yourself in March, Virgo. You'll notice that there are a lot more people that are going to start to listen to you, okay, as you move forward. And just embrace it because you're completely ready. Awesome. Okay, Virgo. Now for Aries. Okay, you have the energy of the Two of Fire, Aries. You've come into your own. New partnerships or contracts. Continue to move forward, Aries. Okay, so you're moving in March like, okay, this is it. There's a partnership, there's a connection, there's a friendship, there's something deeper here for you. And you're really, as an Aries, you normally need to know what's going to happen all the time. Like, what about this and what about that? And, if I do this, what will happen? If I move in this direction, what's going to take place, kind of thing. And you're kind of stopping that. You're not worried about that as much. This is a huge point for you. This is a huge turning curve for you, right? Where you're moving more into just relaxing and, seeing what happens and, embracing the opportunities as they move forward. So for Aries, there is someone there who's going to help you to get to the next level, right? Or has been helping you to do that. And now it's time to just execute that energy, okay? Whatever idea it is that you have in your mind is going to make you some money. So push it forward now, or in the month of March is a really good time. Remember that you have the energy of fire behind you, so it'll be able to accelerate your growth and burn away that which you don't need. Awesome, Aries. And Leos, what are you up to in March? Okay, so you have the energy of the Four of Earth. Okay, so this is about money and finances and things, and you may have been too cautious with money, but it's talking about good business decisions and being able to give to those people that are less fortunate, which is something that Leos really love to do. It's like we have a big heart, we love to share, we're very loyal, we're very giving, we're very caring, very empathic, right? And so, you love to be able to give. And the more money that you have, or the more items that you have, the more you can give, right? So it's time in the month of March that you just accept what's coming forward for you, that you will also allow people to help you in the month of March, that you're not saying no, and you have to learn how to accept gifts. Okay, something that I'm a Leo too, and it's something I really struggle with because I just want to give to everybody else. When someone gives to me, I feel uncomfortable. I'm like, oh, I don't know why that is. It just might be a Leo thing, I'm not sure. But it's hard because I like to be the person that gives, right? But now it's time that you allow the angels, your guides, everybody to begin to show you the way forward with regards to your finances and work, and just allow them to lead the way into abundance because you deserve it as well, Leo. Okay? All right. Moving on to Sagittarius. What have you guys been doing? Okay, so you have the energy of the Two of Water here. Okay? And this is about a relationship that continues to grow closer, forgiveness, a positive resolution of a conflict.
So for Sagittarius, if there has been somebody that you've been involved with, that there's been all kinds of conflicts or whatever going on, there's some kind of resolution happening here, obviously. But this card is more about connecting with someone a little deeper. So this doesn't always need to be a relationship that bang, there it is, and you're moving forward into a relationship. But there's a close connection between you and somebody else, and it's going to deepen in the month of March. Maybe this is a surprise to you. Maybe, you know, you're like, I'm not even with anybody or whatever. It could be a friendship. Whatever it is, there's something that's deepening for you, and it's bringing or unleashing a lot of hidden emotions, okay? Maybe even a lot of hidden fears that you might have been trying to work through, right? But a relationship is very close to you. Whatever you try to tell yourself, it's there. So just be open to receiving it. Be open to meeting new people. You know, be open to groups, or, you know, connecting with people, or spiritual people, or whatever it is, you know, dog owners clubs or whatever. Just whatever it is for you. You know, maybe some volunteer work is coming up for you in March as well, which will bring you into connection with a lot more people. But there is a deep connection here, and it goes way back in time and space. And so you will connect again in March with someone you've known through many, many centuries, which is beautiful. Okay, Sagittarius, you're doing really, really well. Pisces. This is for March, okay? The 7 of air, and it talks about plans that need revision, more going on than meets the eye, or some kind of poor timing or something around things, okay? And maybe for you, Pisces, there's often something that goes on like that, where you might, you know, okay, we'll go today and do this, and then you get there and it's like, no, the person's not available, no, the office is shut, or no, someone's out to lunch. It's like you get a big no when you're trying to do something. So it's asking you to recognize this, that sometimes it's just the timing of things. It's not like an actual no, never try it again, but no, the timing was wrong, and maybe try again in a couple of days, you know, that kind of energy. There could also be, when the 7 of air is something that's conflicting within you, something that is upsetting you, or someone who has been upsetting you for a long time. The Pisces energy is about taking on everything all the time, and maybe you've been working through that. But, you know, for March, there's something that needs to be said. The communication needs to be there, and it's not about beating around the bush. It's about telling the person exactly how you feel, you know, without getting upset about how they've made you feel, but more why you're in the position that you are in, and how things, you know, have changed for you, and what you need to do next, kind of thing. It's like you have to put your foot down with the universe and with certain people in your life, or a certain person, right? And really clear that air. It's needed, and it will come up. It will have no choice but to come up in March. But you're going to figure a way around everything. You know, you're much stronger than you used to be. People need to know who you really are now, and stop trying to treat you like they always have before. You know, manipulation or whatever it is. And you're just not going to wear it anymore. You're not going to wear that. You're just going to be able to, no, not having that, and put your foot down. And you're being given the green light to do that in March. Okay, Pisces. And Cancer. Oh, big butterfly energy. Nice. The 3 of Earth. The power of creativity, recognition for very high quality work, being a team player, right? For Cancer. So there is a transformational kind of energy for you. It's like, out of all of the cards today, this is kind of one of the best cards. And Cancer finally got in there with one of the best cards, right? There's transformation energy. There's energy of nature. There's energy of travel. There's energy of big change. There's energy of learning. There's energy of teaching, right? And moving in, or moving into a position which might hold like you might be working with a team of 3, because this is the 3 of Earth, right? You may be hired as a like an apprentice or something similar, where you're learning a new trade or learning something that means a lot to you. But there's groundedness, there's balance with finances. Whatever you started doing in January this year, whatever you started doing or whatever you started putting your focus on, Cancer, it's like it's just starting to blossom now or in the month of March, okay? Be open to infinite streams of abundance for yourself. Don't limit yourself on what you can receive, all right? Just allow the universe to supply, because you're definitely going to receive a bonus in the month of March that you weren't expecting. So that's exciting. Okay, Cancer, keep it up. Keep up your good work. And Scorpio, you have Archangel Jeremiel. And Jeremiel is the angel of renewal. And you're reviewing and evaluating a favorable assessment of the facts. Time to move in a new direction, Scorpio. The same old thing, visiting the same old places, being in the same old clubs and being in the same old hotels, or whatever it is for you that you're like a creature of habit. So once you like something, you'll keep on going there. But it's time for, if you want a new direction to happen, you can't keep on doing the same old things and expect this new direction to come, right? Well, you can, but it may take longer. So it's time to you to go somewhere completely opposite of where you would always go to. Try something completely different to what you're always drawn to. Wear something completely different than what you always would wear, right? And focus on love and joy, peace and harmony, and forget what anyone else is doing. The biggest thing with Scorpio, and I've said this a few times now, is that you tend to think about somebody, oh, I wonder how they're going. Next thing you know, you've got a whole scenario in your mind of what they're doing, where they've been, they might need your help somehow, or whatever it is, right? And it's a habit that not everybody understands. It's part of, you being deeper like that, okay? But it's kind of like you can get things all muddled up, because overthinking can do that, right? So you're being asked to try not to do that. Try not to tap into people. It's kind of, unless you got someone's permission to tap into their life, you really shouldn't be doing it anyway. But you're not doing it in an evil, bad way. I get it. You're trying to help people. But just notice that pattern. I wonder what they're doing. Oh, they're doing this. Oh, I'll check on Facebook. Oh, they're doing that. Oh, they haven't told me. They haven't messaged me. Oh, blah, blah, blah. Or whatever it is for you. Well, however it starts to unravel. It's like a waste of your time, Focus your time on yourself and move in this new direction, especially in March, because everything's going to start, coming to the surface in March. And the flow was coming in February, and now it's all here on the surface in March, okay? So, start how you mean to finish, Scorpio, and you'll be much happier inside yourself, blocking off all of that other energy that you don't really need anyway, okay? And let people come to you, and if not, good. Enjoy your time alone, because you have a lot to do, and you're always helping a lot of people. So you need to revive yourself. Give yourself that chance. And something is coming. There's a yes answer here for you, a positive answer, something that you may have been needing to hear, whatever it is that comes about in March. Okay? Awesome. All right, everybody. Thank you so much for listening. I hope you enjoyed your messages. Until the next time, many blessings, and bye for now. Bye.